Imagine waking up tomorrow with one terrifying realization. You have exactly 365 days left to live. Would you spend the first 3 hours scrolling? Would you keep saying, "I'll start tomorrow"? Would you waste another night watching videos you won't even remember next week? Probably not. Because suddenly, time has a price. But here's the uncomfortable truth. You don't need 365 days to lose your life. You can lose it 15 minutes at a time. And that's exactly how most people do it. Nobody wakes up and decides, "Today, I'm going to waste my entire life." It happens differently. 5 minutes on Instagram, 10 minutes on YouTube, 20 minutes replying to messages, another 30 minutes thinking about what you should be doing. And then, you look at the clock. 3 hours are gone. The scary part? Those 3 hours didn't feel like 3 hours. That's how distraction wins. It doesn't steal your whole day. It steals tiny pieces of it. Until there's nothing left. The 1% difference. The people who seem incredibly productive aren't necessarily smarter than you. They don't have magical 30-hour days. They have the same 24 hours. The difference is, they are extremely protective of their attention. While everyone else asks, "What do I feel like doing?" they ask, "What deserves my time?" That's a completely different question. Because your life eventually becomes a reflection of what you repeatedly give your attention to. Give your attention to entertainment, and you'll become entertained. Give it to learning, and you'll become knowledgeable. Give it to your goals, and eventually, you'll become the person capable of achieving them. The time trap. Here's a test. Look at your phone's screen time report. Don't lie to yourself. If it says 4 hours a day, that's almost 1,460 hours a year. That's more than 60 full days. 2 entire months. Gone. And I'm not saying you should never relax. You should. Watch the movie, play the game, scroll sometimes, rest. The problem isn't relaxation. The problem is unconscious consumption. There's a huge difference between saying, "I am choosing to relax for an hour," and saying, "I opened my phone for 5 minutes. And somehow, it's midnight." The rule. So here's a simple rule. Before doing anything, ask yourself, is this something I want to remember doing? If yes, do it. If not, why are you giving it your time? Because every hour has an opportunity cost. An hour spent scrolling isn't just an hour lost. It's an hour you could have spent learning a skill, building your business, working on your body, reading, creating, talking to someone you love, or simply becoming better than yesterday. You don't notice the cost immediately. That's why it's dangerous. The shift, and here's where the 1% mentality begins. Stop trying to find more time. Start wasting less of it. You don't need a perfect morning routine. You don't need to wake at 4. You don't need 17 productivity apps. Start with 3 things. Number 1, protect your first hour. Don't give your brain to social media the moment you wake up. Use that first hour for yourself. Number 2, do the hardest thing first. The task you've been avoiding? Do it before your brain has 20 excuses ready. Number 3, create friction. Delete the apps you constantly open. Put your phone in another room. Turn off unnecessary notifications. Make distraction difficult. Because discipline isn't always about having stronger willpower. Sometimes, it's about designing your environment so you don't need willpower. Emotional, pale EOFF. One day, you're going to look back at your life, and you won't remember most of the random videos you watched. You won't remember every notification. You won't remember the hours you spent refreshing the same apps, but you will remember the dream you finally pursued, the person you became, the places you went, the risks you took,
The people you loved, and the moments when you decided,
"I'm not wasting this anymore."
because time doesn't announce when it's leaving.
It just leaves.
Quietly. Every morning, every afternoon, every night, and you never get that exact moment
So don't
back.
try to become the person who never wastes a single
That's
second.
impossible.
Become the person who notices when they're wasting time
Because the
and
difference
stops. Between your current life and the life
might
you
not
want,
be another
another
opportunity.
year, another motivation video. It might simply be
What you
do with the next 60 minutes.
So
close this video. Put your phone down and go do the thing you've been
Because
postponing.
somewhere
right now, someone with the exact same 24 hours
is
is
using
using
theirs.
The question is, what are you going to do with yours? If this made you rethink how you spend your time, and comment
Subscribe.
my time, promise a future away for temporary distractions.